Hey, shalom, shalom. Give us 1 second. We're going live too. All right, shalom, shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites come to you week in and week out, prophesying returning the Most High and the Seventy Son. First and foremost, with all praises, all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
double honors to the apostles out of New York, Great Millstone, to the Mess, honors to all Akim around the planet, looking at the name of Yahweh, by Yahushai, in truth and in sincerity. Your brothers from Great Millstone, Chicago, coming to you with another lesson. The title of this lesson is Data Centers, Surveillance Centers, and the Merging of Israel and America. All right, these are hot topics. This goes right into Revelation 13. Let's start off with that. And this also goes into a whole bunch of scriptures that go into why World War III is about to come, Armageddon, the Valley of Jehoshaphat. And they're just everything is getting close. Everything is getting close. All right, especially with these data centers. To the point, I want to pull up a video and just play a little bit, Yahweh Radazah, of video I had watched while I was traveling and on my way back, watching, keeping staying spiritual and listening to a lot of videos. And they want to put data. They want to put these data centers by not only the big ones, that they're trying to build in your communities and rural community areas or wherever, but they want to actually put one in everybody's house, outside of everybody's house as well. All right, and they put that radiation and all that fucking 5G, 6G, 7G. I think they up to now it's getting up to 7G now. 6G is already here. They just haven't been saying it, because then you're wondering why you see these trees dying. You wonder why you see the birds dying. You want to see why you don't see the nature that you used to see. A lot of the bees, a lot of the fireflies. Now I get them a lot. I know y'all been seeing them. I got the garden, so that's like a haven. They coming over to eat good. Matter of fact, we saw 2 praying mantises. Unless it's the same one kept getting in the house, I don't know how to get in the house. But I've been getting in the house and saying, "No, go outside." Hey, if you find some little water bugs, kill them, go. Because they're great. They'll never kill no praying mantis. They keep your pests down like spiders, man. I want so somebody start out with Revelations 13. Start with the operative one, and we'll go ahead on and start there. Go ahead.
Sorry, what's 13 say?
Book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 13. When he do a great wonder, so that he makes fire come down from heaven on the earth and inside of men.
Yeah, and that's when Esau, used those atomic bombs. Basically, he did what the Lord did to Sodom and Gomorrah, right? The Lord, rained fire and brimstone down from the heavens. And that's basically what the same basically power, that the Lord had. He gave it to Esau, and through these, missiles. Okay, but now these missiles are far greater. From atomic bombs to now nuclear missiles, nuclear bombs. Okay.
Yeah, and and all his technology and his his warfare, modern day warfare. Those are miracles compared to back in the days.
Yeah.
People they'll throw something lighted on fire and then project it to you, but you talking about you getting uranium and what's the number of other compound, number of plutonium and all that other shit, and let them interact. And next thing you know, each warhead is actually like they have tens of thousands of bombs in it. This is this is Esau's technology, and they let you know what time we're living in.
Real quick, I was going to say, you said they want to put it in homes.
Hold that. You talking about the data centers, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this, and then we let that come. Let this guy. Brother, own it.
Verse 14, and to see the them that dwell on the earth by the use of those miracles.
Yeah. See, they go ahead.
I was gonna say that's through his technology, because the elder just mentioned it. All right. You see, basically, because we're going to eventually get to it with the Revelation 13 and 16. With the MOTB. All right. All these things that you're seeing right now are just steps to it. Okay, them putting these data centers, throughout all the communities, to like how the elder he's going to bring out a video, okay, where they're trying to basically have a little mini data center, right, outside of your home. Because look, they want everybody connected to the cloud system, pretty much.
And I'm
You know?
gonna bring that up. Yeah.
Okay, you see, this is what it's all leading to. I did a lesson earlier. I might redo it because it's fun. It's the spirit that everyone's hopping on this right now.
Major prophecy.
Yep. I was watching a couple clips, and it's like it was a compilation of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and they had these three videos that I watched. One was Alex Jones, another one was a news clip, and another one was another podcaster. And they were going into basically AI and this digital prison system, pretty much. Okay, that he's trying to play God right now, pretty much. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
see,
Like this all ties into it. That's he's deceiving the people, and people worshiping. He said when I was at the White House, I was looking, and putting, do a lesson, putting a curse on that motherfucker. You saw everybody up there cheesing, motherfuckers flicking up,
Yeah.
motherfuckers buying Trump hats, let make America great again, shit. It was a circus, man. And it wasn't, even though I did see some flyers and stuff, papers that people were saying like, "Hey, stop this, stop that." I'm like, lucky they didn't catch you for living, nigga. They probably got a camera because they already told me that was the most surveilled place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you can see the model of Chicago with all the speed traps, the red light cameras, the humps, the speed humps, and all the over policing on it, and the flock cameras and all that is everything. That's the testing ground, not the spreading it all out to all America. And the big cities are suffering from it, but that's giving people a sense of technology. They have their faith in this shit.
Once that chip reaches its height, right? Look, man, people that are blind are going to be able to see. People that are lame are going to be able to walk. People that have different,
deaf going here.
All these, people that have, heart conditions and all that, they're going to be cured by this. And a lot of people are going to be wooed. Then you're just going to have, like I was saying in my lesson, a lot of these people for decades they've been having the seed planted in their mind to accept transhumanism, right? You had RoboCop,
Mm-hmm.
right? You had Jax in Mortal Kombat,
Mm-hmm.
and what is that? Twisted Twisted Gear.
Twisted Gear.
Is that what it's called? Yeah, Twisted Metal. Excuse me, wrong game. They had that Jake that was basically connected to those giant wheels. Cyborg.
Even in Avatar, they was using that shit there. But they've been pushing transhumanism.
Matrix.
Yep. And they've been pushing the MOTB, the market of beast. They've been pushing the microchip technology, the RFID technology, and the near field communication technology. Mm-hmm. Like Apostle Tahar said, once they really get pushing it and really locking it down, they're gonna shut these videos down.
Yeah.
They're not gonna, so we gotta spread the word now, because the more we spread it and push the prophecy that's happening before it happens, that's gonna help further the rest of the 1/3. It's oh shit, they said that. That those who have faith, like, okay, I ain't taking that shit. Right now it sounds like fantasy shit. The company ain't gonna sit there and put no microchip in you. Just like when you ask AI, so like, no, they're not. Oh, come on. Yeah, but they have the data center. I'm going to that. I'm gonna wait till we finish it. Go ahead, brother.
Come back to this Revelation chapter 13, verse 14, and deceive them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which has been wounded by a sword, and it lives. And he has power to give life unto the image of the beast.
And that's that. Go ahead, brother.
That the image of the beast shall both speak, and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to come to a point where, it's going to come to a point where, look, if you're against this system, they are going to delete you from this place, man. Mm-hmm. All right? And look, like I said in the lesson, it starts off with, these small punishments, little slaps on the wrist, so to speak, right? Your social credit score gets affected, right? Oh, you may not be able to go to this event, right? You may not be able to go to this restaurant, this store, whatever the case
They're
may
gonna
be.
turn your chip off.
Yep, and then that's what I was gonna say. From there, it's gonna go to you being re-educated at a concentration camp. Then after that, if you're just a rebel, fuck it, delete them.
Oh no, yeah.
You know?
Even if you get the chip, they still cut it off.
That's it.
Yeah,
This is Esau you're talking about.
Mhm.
they showed you that in what was it? Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Remember that one chick? She was
Mhm.
bugging out, and then she eventually they just casted her out of society, basically.
Yeah.
Then anybody that was even around her were getting lower scores because of just being in her presence, man.
It's not, and
That shit
then,
was wild.
that goes into the data centers on that it should speak. All right, how through radio frequency, through data transformations. That's why we're going to have the data centers because that they should speak. Read that part about speaking again.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
That's technology. All right. So where computers can read, can transmit. All right. Compute, AI. All right. Go ahead.
That the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast shall be killed.
And that means taking it. Taking being those who not fucking with it, those who say no to it, you're gonna be able to keep going, buy or sell. Go ahead.
And he
You're gonna be
called
put
it,
out of the marketplace. Go ahead.
and he called it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to
It's like,
receive.
demolition.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard sister,
Had to go underground. Yeah.
Spirit.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
To receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might bow or sell, save he that has the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
That's right. So if you don't take credence to this technology, if you don't humble yourself to this technology, you're going to fall by this technology. You're going to be put out the system. All right. So before we go further, let me go into some of this evidence. All right. I'm going to play a little bit of this. Let's show you how far they're ready to go. And what's the copyright thing? Fair use, fair use. This is for this is for educational purposes. It's not for financial gain. All right. I'm just playing it on the phone, so I'm not going to even show the picture. I'm just going to let you hear the audio.
So what's happening all across the United States continues to raise a lot of questions, and fortunately, there are a lot of people that are waking up about what is happening, what is showing up in cities everywhere, and the impacts that this is going to be having on everyday life.
So I'm not sure if anyone else has heard about this, but apparently NVIDIA is teaming up with Span, I think it's called.
Hold on a second. I want to make sure this other camera hears it. Go. Where's King?
I
King.
got one right here.
I got what? Mine is already prepared. Go give me my yellow jujitsu bag. Where did you put it? Hurry up. All right. And why he's going to get it is I want to make sure that can be heard. I had asked AI this, be in the spirit of asking AI and trapping AI. All right. First of all, I asked our surveillance centers, data centers. They're like, oh nah, but they'll say yes. But you got to see how Esau's slick. Right? AI is slick because they've been programmed by Esau. Surveillance centers and data centers are distinct physical and functional entities. Though general purpose data centers increasingly power the back-end processing and artificial intelligence tools used in modern surveillance, a data center houses servers for commercial cloud storage and web hosting, whereas surveillance centers act as a live operational hub for monitoring feeds and emergency responses. But it also said that the data centers are helping the other ones, but they're intertwined. That's the same thing. How are you helping somebody do something, but it's not doing it? Nigga, that's double speak. That's new speak. That's false. That's bullshit. Forked tongue. All right. I also asked. I got to go into my clipboard. I got to go to my clipboard.
I say this. How did you get there?
Mm-hmm.
Because you read the Revelation 13 and 16, right? That Greek word for causes in Revelation 13 and 16 is pieo. And I always bring out these definitions. It's the form, fashion, and construct. So basically, Esau is setting everything up. It's not done organically. This is all done, with intention. Okay, all the events that you see, that's happening worldwide is done just strategically. All right. See, Esau is behind it, and he's trying to force everybody to take this. That's why we've been saying for the longest, what? All roads lead to what? The MOTB.
It does. That's right. Brother.
Okay. See?
So I asked AI, I said, although as of now, RFID chips are not mandatory, can the government track you without data centers? And it says governments cannot track people using microchips without data centers because those chips need a central system to store and read data. Without data centers, this also proves that it's a surveillance center because you're surveilling if you can track a person who got the chip. That's why you got to go and ask them the right questions, and their tongue will fall upon themselves. All right. Governments cannot track people using microchips without data centers because those chips need a central system to store and read data. Without data centers, there is no place to save or process the location information, proving that those RFID chips will be used for tracking GPS devices as well.
Some video I see, somebody on the computer, like, the whole crowd, both of just pulling up all the information.
Yes.
Scan the person.
Yes, because they do it off the facial recognition.
Yeah.
They do it off your fingerprints. Like you got your app and you can press your finger. That's in the system. They got it. They've got your face. Might in the cars. They're showing you down the cars. You look away. Excuse me. Pay attention.
Right.
You need a break driving.
There's a law that's in place now where all these new cars they are required by law to install cameras.
Right.
Those little cameras that are like this big in your dashboard.
They got all the new cars.
Yep.
Got them now. All the 25, 20. I don't know about 25, but 26 has got them. It says there is no place to without data center. There's no place to save or process the location information. How tracking works? Data centers, they store all the numbers and signals sent from a device or a chip. That's speaking. That's how it communicates. Getting through. All right. They store all the numbers and signals sent from a device or a chip. Network links. Chips need cell towers or satellites to send signals, which then go to the data centers. All right, and this shit goes so far with the flock cameras and so forth on the highways now. Every 66 feet, they have. I wonder why they use that number.
Right.
They have the flock cameras spread out. So as you're going down the road, it's like it's not only tracking your car, your license plate, who owns it. Also, if you have a chip in you, they don't know who's driving or who's all in the car. If the car's registration ain't paid, insurance or tags ain't right, they say, "Oh, you on the road, child support." The popo right down the road this way, such and such is passing you in by 5, 4, boom, got you. And this is where we're coming to that thorough dystopian society.
I was gonna say, and you got to remember, Biden. What was it during his presidency? One of the major things that he passed was that infrastructure bill.
That was all part of it.
Yep.
And they've been planning this for decades.
Yeah. And look, man, it's not in the major cities, man, because I've been noticing as of recent, even when you get into these suburbs, they're everywhere, man.
They're everywhere. And the Pope, they used to, they still do. They used to pray and be hidden and so forth. They can just sit out right now. It don't matter. Because you can go slow down, but they're reading your shit. Matter of fact, and then they also go into your criminal information. You know what I'm saying? You have an order of protection against you. You're wanted for such and such and such and such. And they can go into the Home Depot, the Walmarts. Yeah. They'll go in and they'll just scan everyone to come in. And they'll sit there. This is 100% surveillance state. Okay. A little more. It says network link chips need a cell tower or satellites to send signals, which then go to the data centers. Active versus passive. Small ID tags do not have batteries and only work when very close to a special reader. That's another reason why they want to put these data centers near you and by your house. Why chips need systems? No power. Simple identity chips cannot send a long-range signal on their own. No memory storage. Local readers only see a basic ID number, not a live map of where a person goes. Other devices, phones and computers do the real tracking work because they connect to big networks and data centers every day. If you want, I'll share about it. So this information is out here and it matches up with the scriptures. All right, so now I want to play a little bit of the video now that I got my speaker, so you can see how seriously they're not just keeping these data centers, and these data centers, they want a data center near you, like in your house, right?
Company. And what they want to do is
what is showing up in cities everywhere and the impacts that this is going to be having on everyday life.
So I'm not sure if anyone else has heard about this, but apparently NVIDIA is teaming up with Span, I think it's called. It's some development company. And what they want to do is, instead of having big data centers, they want to attach a little piece of the data center to your house. I'm not kidding. Basically, they want to put like a small unit, and by small, I mean about like the size of like 2 or 3 air conditioners, on the side of your house, filled with all their equipment to make your house a small data center. And how I saw this pitched was, we'll give you $22,000 to do this. And I'm sitting here like, or $22,000 a year to be specific. I'm like, oh, interesting. Well, the whole world's already going to crap. And this might be slightly better than building giant data centers. And I started looking into it. Yeah, here's the problem. The $22,000 is to cover the electrical usage of this thing that they want to put on your property. It's not like, hey, we'll pay for everything and then give you $22,000 for the inconvenience of having this crap on your property. No. It's to cover the electrical cost. Also, apparently you are responsible for any damage incurred by having this data center put on your property.
I tried every type of ED medication, Viagra or Sildenafil, and Cialis or Tadalafil. I know this works for some people, but I did not get reliable results. 4 out of 10.
Having this data center put on your property. Yeah, let that sink in for a minute. So you allow them to create noise pollution right next to your place. I assume this is going to have to tap into your water main so it can be cooled. It uses your electricity, and they're giving you enough money to cover its operational costs. Oh, and I almost forgot. They're going to put a giant electrical battery, somewhere on your property, probably your garage, so that if there's excess electricity from the solar panels that they're also going to install in your place, that it gets first priority on, that it has that as storage for its power usage. Every part of this stinks. Like, I was really hoping this would be like, oh, you know what? Okay, if they're going to make this so I'm getting an extra $22,000 a year, I mean, that would help with home repairs and home maintenance. It would be one of those things of maybe there's a way that they're going to, reduce the noise that comes out of this thing, reduce the water usage, reduce the power requirements, all that. No, not even close. This is we're going to do this. You're going to put up with it. Here's $22,000 to maybe cover the cost. And here's the thing. Again, as I said, you're responsible for the damages. So if somebody in your neighborhood sees this thing and goes, well, there's graphics processing units in there, man. Those are big, big money. And they break into your system to steal your stuff, you're on the hook for it. Yeah, that's not going to be cheap. Even if some drug addict comes in there just to steal the copper out of the damn thing, the amount that you're on the hook for is insane. There's no point of this. Do not go for this. This is not worth it. And I would assume that at that point, it's a case of you will never be able to take a vacation ever again because you're on guard duty now. And they're not going to pay for the guard dog that you're going to have to buy to protect this damn thing. You see how this escalates and escalates quickly? Don't put AI data centers on your property.
I'm gonna say this for all my people in the back. So put your hands up. I live in West Texas. I go to Texas Tech, and I love being out here in West Texas. You can stand on a can and literally see for miles. It's great. It's beautiful. Nothing can beat it. You know, it's just one of a kind. It's a beautiful place, and it's time to address these data centers. Okay, it's not okay. I don't know what the logic is behind it. I don't know what the thought process is behind it. You could put them literally anywhere else, but you want to put them in a place where not a lot of people come, and an open land, which is killing agriculture, killing livestock, killing a lot of things, and consuming water. It just doesn't seem like a good idea.
So we're gonna
If you do your research,
if it's going, that's what it's already doing. The data center they got in Utah, because they're not gonna put the whole thing on, let him speak, and it goes on. Y'all can go to Homestead Journey and watch the full history yourself. But if it's already killing livestock, it's already causing so many problems. How much more problems is it going to be when it's outside your motherfucking house? You're gonna be killing your cats, killing your dogs, gonna goddamn your vegetation.
Kill you.
It's gonna kill you. All that radiation and all that fucking.
Source.
Yeah.
That's
That-
probably the grievous source.
Get that, hey, put that on deck, sir, because I was going to bring that out. That's the spirit.
I got a precept real quick.
you'll find it.
This is Revelation 11 and 18. The nations were angry, and thy wrath is come. The time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldst give reward unto thy servants, the
Right,
prophets.
you said the nation's going to be angry.
Yes.
This is one of the reasons why the nation's going to be angry, because you're making everybody take your shit, man.
Yep.
They're going to be like, what the fuck? This is oppression on top of oppression on top of oppression on top of a fucking oppression, man. That's why the people are going to rise up. And that second, there's just the 15th chapter, starting with verse 14, man, on down, man. That's why they're going to be seditions among men. People will be like, no, hell no, we won't go. And the ones who do take it, when they start seeing them swords and see everything go, they be like, oh, hell no, get the fuck, why not you dupe me? Just like the C-19. And all those people that believe their shit, lost their goddamn jobs, and then took that goddamn shit and started dropping dead and seeing motherfuckers doing the goddamn twirl death,
Right.
you know?
What was that movie? You might want to took the chip, showing the whole life. She was miserable.
Yeah.
She took herself out.
Yeah. But that's what it's going to lead to.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, the time of the dead, that they should be judged. And that's talking about these heathens. Okay? It's a time of judgment for them. See? And it says, and that they shouldst give reward unto thy servants, the prophets.
Hey, about time. Fuck living wickedness forever. About time.
Since you joined, and look, starting with Eon down, look, you're all in confederation, you know what I'm saying, with each other, all right? None of you guys are innocent. So you all got to go. Good. And it says, good. And it says, and shouldst give reward unto the servants of the prophets and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldst destroy them which destroyed the earth. So that's the main reason why I brought that scripture out. Esau is literally destroying the earth because of this technology, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's destroying everything around it, and this guy don't care. You know, I sent it in the group me. You know, what did Trump say? Because it's funny that we're speaking about these data centers. He just had a conference, you know, speech, you know, about it, and he said, "What? You can't fight it."
Oh, look, save that and play it. Give me 1 second. Let me finish that one,
Okay.
then I'm gonna give you I want you to play that one next.
Find out that the people that are behind building these data centers are all private investors. You can't find names. You can't find nothing. It's real shady.
We asked AI about some of the government's not doing it. Or private businesses are, and government support them. That means the government doing it. Because if the government ain't supporting something, they shut it down. If they're cool with it, like, hey, that's good, do it. That meant, nigga, that's the government. The government and big fine corporations. You already know this one thing. America's a big fucking corporation.
Yep.
They're all corporations, man. Fuck ass out of here. Private, but it's the government, stupid.
Shady, and someone needs to figure something out and put a stop to it because it's not okay. The amount of farmers that I come across, the amount of people that have land and own animals that are on that land that I come across and have conversations with, talking about how these mystery buyers are offering them millions of dollars for their chunks of land to sit there and build these massive buildings on it.
Why didn't anyone tell me that you can earn an MBA by building a revenue-generating business? So there's this program called One Day, where you're paired one-on-one with an entrepreneur who's already built a multi-million-dollar business in.
So what the IRS is doing? Check this one out. I just saw a little clip on this. They're like giving farmers like extra money that they shouldn't have been given.
Mm-hmm.
And with that being said, you know, the farmers are like, oh shit, you know, I got this extra money. Like, you know, why do I got it? You had this one guy try to get the money back. The IRS said, you know, they ended up not taking it somehow, but now they want to seize all his property. But it just so happens to be a farmer. So, yeah, they're gangster in their shit, man.
Yeah, and the farm industry is horrible. I was all over the country, but there's no. Usually, when I drive through the country, I'm seeing cornfield like a cornfield, soybean field like a soybean field. This growth, this but that. I saw a lot of farmland grass, a lot of farmland. I'm not I shit you not, grass, man. I seen a lot of farmland, just mud, underdeveloped, not done shit. The famine of the word, famine of food, everything in the prophecies are coming to pass, man. All right, I'll play a little bit more.
To sit there and build these massive buildings on it, it's just unethical. They're shady. It's something. There's something else going on that we don't know about, and it's time for people to wake up. To drive from Lubbock to Fort Worth, you got to drive through Abilene. You got to drive through a lot of small towns. And I get stuck in these crazy traffic jams of just hundreds of people because of the amount of workers that are coming into these small towns to build these data centers. And it's time to put the foot down. I mean, it's killing our agriculture, and it's just not acceptable. It's not okay. Everything that Texas stands for is being threatened by mystery investors, mystery buyers, people that are just money hungry and could care less about the better good of the people and the places that they live, especially our homes in West Texas and the surrounding areas. So if you see this, share, comment, send it to everybody. Something's got to be done.
As a resident.
Yeah, really, it's those J's, man. They're behind it all.
Because that goes into the merging of America and Jumerica.
Yep.
It's a Jumerica now.
Oh yeah, the top devil.
Yeah.
But you're all devils anyway.
Yeah, but I was gonna say it's because he lives in Texas, right?
Yeah.
So I was watching her clip. It's funny how all these little video clips are linking to each other right now. You had this small town, right? Because I'll say this: you got the federal government that gives money to these people in the state of I, right? Then you have every state, they give money to the state of I. I didn't know this until I saw this video. It breaks down to like counties and towns and all that. Everybody gives their own personal, basically, tribute to the state of I. So this small town was like, damn, because they had infrastructure issues with the roads and all that. And they, looking at their, their bill, right, the little sheet. They're like, wait a minute, we got like $5 million. Mind you, it's a small town, so $5 million, that's a decent amount of money. They're like, why are we sending it to the state of I? No. We're going to stop that, and we're going to, use this for our roads. You had the Governor Abbott of Texas. This was a small Texan town. You had the Governor Abbott said, look, man, if you stop that funding, you're not going to get state funding now. So the reason why I say all this is, look, man, your government officials have been bought already, okay? And they're a bunch of sellouts, and they're going to do whatever their pimp tells them to do.
Hey, man, it's flooding in Texas. It's been flooding in certain parts of Texas. Seen on Weather Channel.
Yeah, if you don't get down,
Yeah. Have all of a sudden you have a disaster.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and the power.
The ratepayer.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
This is some goddamn wiles, some goddamn trickery, all right? And they're going to force you into this position. with your fucking with your money. They're gonna force you in this position by fucking with your food, your livelihood. People are like, well, damn, I got kids. The kids got to eat. This is my house. This is my car. I can't pay my car note without this. That's die-hard trickery. That's hardcore oppression. Go ahead.
Says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood,
Told you he's the devil.
Mm-hmm.
but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
That's it. You can't get no higher than that. This the seed of the beast. You know, we were talking about earlier, that beast, you know, and that dragon and the false prophet. This is we are living in Revelations right now in the face. Okay, I'm gonna play the video that you sent me, but you sent to the group me with Trump. All right.
The ratepayer protection plan to me is very important because you have to convince your community how great these things. You can't fight it. You have to go with it.
And you're gonna have these AI data centers. He said how great they are, and you cannot fight it. Yeah.
And then that goes let you know it's up. It's the government's behind it. Because we just asked AI, oh, the guys, these private investors, but government support. No, they're telling you you want to do it, nigga. That means this them doing it. Go ahead, brother. You hear something? All right.
Yeah,
they got to say so or nothing. They gonna do it.
That's it. I'm gonna play it.
Because it's all about the NWO agenda. Look, man, the Lord is going to allow Esau to get so far. That MOTV, that Revelation 13 and 16, has to come to pass. So no matter how much these people try to fight it, right, try to resist, look, these things are going to occur at some point.
Yeah, you ain't got no say so. Hey, remember we did that video before it became president? Like, you get to keep your guns.
Yeah.
What's the amendment for the right to carry on?
Yes,
Second amendment. Then they cut off. You can't have guns. We did a lesson on it.
Yeah.
He said y'all can't have guns now.
So I mean, your vote don't count.
Exactly.
Yep.
And matter of fact, Constitution don't matter.
Right. Because America's dead. It's America now.
Exactly.
All right.
The ratepayer protection plan to me is very important because you have to convince your community how great these things. You can't fight it. You have to go with it. And you're going to have all that protection, and we're giving you automatic protection, but you're going to make a tremendous amount of money. You're going to reduce taxes, and you're going to have something that if you don't have it, everybody else wants it. So these are the smartest people. Most of you in this room, we have a couple probably on the other side of things. They disagree, but I don't know how they can disagree. Your community and your state's going to become rich, and there's very little disruption. And again, if you don't take all that money, somebody else is going to take it. You might as well do it yourself.
So just sell out. Just sell out. Because basically he's saying if you don't do it, you're going to be left in the dust, man. Left behind. All right.
And it's a longer video, 31 minutes. I'm not going to play it, but it says to full remarks, AI data centers, Trump unveils plan for how to keep your election bills from soaring. You know what I'm saying? They're going to pay you a little change for your electric shit, just for they can have you to have that data center on your shit. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. Okay, we'll just give you a couple extra. We'll give you a rebate on your on basically what it is a rebate on your shit. For what? So you can have a center of that source center, because that's what's matter of fact, it's going to produce them swords. Everybody who take that chip, and especially when they put it in you, all right, and then they're going to amplify the shit with a data center outside your house and your door, just like them fucking smart meters. All that shit is put. It was one video. I wish I could find it. I'll take the time, but I know I can go to my histories. They were showing the how 5G and the technology would affect you on the most smallest level. And they said this right here causes this. This causes that and animals and whatever. They said the federal limit. There was a big ass, high ass thing. And this is what they allow, and this is what they're pushing. So when you have that in your house, you have the towers down the way, that's already killing nature and fucking up everything. But now with the data center, it's going to amplify it even more. So if you have it, you're going to get. Now, the brothers know about my cats, and I tell them periodically, my cats got the chip in it. And now, when I first had them, they didn't have not a sore on their body. Now they get sore to death. Like them to bite them because it's irritating them. It's been amped up. So they be scratching, their moods change, they're constantly oppressed and afflicted. You know what I'm saying? And you will rub them like, well, damn, it got sores. all over them. That's what's going to happen to people.
Poor Jake, he laying around now.
Yeah. He's not the normal Jake no more. I mean, he do when I come, he'll go give me my love. And so, and Spicy now, when I do her girl, she don't want to leave me. She just want to lay on me. She just want to lay there. And even if I'm twisting and turning, she'll just twist and turn on with me too.
She been looking for comfort. She been hopping and crawling on laps and rubbing the city. She was trying to get away. Now she's looking for that comfort.
Because she's miserable with it. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the Lord take him. I hope, you know, the Lord save, you know, I'll get her in the kingdom. You know, I don't want them to go, but shit, the scripture says that the Most High didn't speed it up, and no flesh would be saved. The Most High said no flesh. That means the animals, the birds, the bees, the trees, everything. You look at the trees, you're on the road. It's like, how is this connected by water? Why is it? It's just dying.
I was telling the brothers through a group chat. I mean, you know, I was in Hinsdale earlier. You know, it's luscious, got all these trees. I literally saw the trees already turning yellow. Man. It's fucking July, bro.
Oh man, Fort Preserve not far. You could see through that Fort Preserve. All the trees they chopped down. Yeah. You see right through it. You know, and they're dead already here.
I was gonna say too. I was thinking because you talked about the frequencies and all that. Mm-hmm. I was thinking about the movie The Kingsman, the very first one.
Yeah.
They cranked up everything, and those people started bugging. And look at these people now, man.
Oh, they done,
they're fucking losing their goddamn mind, blowing stop signs.
Hey, we just talking about it. People ain't normal, man. People just a bunch of weirdos, man. And when the last time you seen people? It's any type of lightning bugs. You know, I mean, I was little.
Thousands of them.
Thousands.
You will catch them and put them in the jar, poke holes in the jar so they can breathe, and we'll bring them in the house and, you know, or then release them, or, you know, let them die slowly. But goddamn it, because that's what we would do. We didn't know them goddamn better. But we would put a whole bunch of them, catch them, and take them. Oh, I got one little shit. You know what I'm saying? Now you know. Now, like I told my brothers know that they see them around my house, but that's because I got the garden and I'm growing like 40 different fruits and vegetables. So the praying mantises are there, the bees are there, the wasps are there. I'm getting caterpillars, I'm getting goddamn butterflies, moths, all that. But 99% of people ain't got that. So guess what? They ain't going over there. Now we're in Chicago. We're in a big monarch migration pattern where we used to see thousands and thousands and thousands of monarchs migrate at the end of the year, or the spring. I mean fall, and then in spring you see them come. Once blue moon, you see them. You don't see them like that. Matter of fact, we used to see the whole flying geese all doing the flying formation, like a bunch of them, like jump, a bunch of them. How many times you see that now?
You see them couple of ones. Esau got tagged over by Lake Shore Drive.
Yeah, right, you know, you rarely see it because all this shit is tearing up everything.
Yeah, you don't even hear nature no more. You hear crickets and doing something all night.
Well, sometimes, it's like y'all gonna say, sometimes you hear birds chirping like in the afternoon, like it's the morning. Everything out of course.
But you're not even hear birds chirping like that no more. Yeah. You used to be waking up to the birds, you be in the crickets. Now I used to hear the crickets sometimes, and you can tell how hot it is, or how the speed of the chirp. You barely ever hear a motherfucking cricket. All right, but hit that scripture, and I know the brother had something on it, and you had something. I want y'all to bring your data out, and then whatever scriptures, we can wrap it up. We get into you know.
Revelation chapter 6.
I got you, brother.
It's the book of Revelation 16:1, and I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, "Go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath for the Most High upon the earth." And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sword upon the men which had the mark of the beast.
They ain't supposed to be in the fucking human body.
That's right.
And upon them which worship his image.
That's it. Hey, are you on the blue list? I always go to the blue letter. We want to get some meat off that bone, sir. Go to the blue letter and give me the word for noisome. All right. And it's like that sore, bro. That people gonna be walking around looking like they got boils and all kinds of sores. Because man, I was looking at my cat earlier, and I saw blood. I'm like, what the fuck? I looked at the bottom of her foot. She'd been biting one of the sores that happened to be on the bottom of her foot, and so now she sit down, leaving the blood stain. I'm like, ah. You know what I'm saying? And so then I put a little ointment on there and whatever, and she licking the ointment off. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're miserable, bro. Which is making us miserable, man. Go ahead, bro.
That word, like that word, noisome, out of the Greek, they say, what is it? So like a G2556, they say cacos, of a bad nature, not such as it ought to be.
Yeah, because it's unnatural.
Yeah.
The elder just mentioned that.
That's why the Lord will get going through these words, man. Go ahead.
They say base, wrong, wicked, troublesome, injurious,
Injurious,
pernicious, destructive, baneful.
bang, bang. Right. There you go. I was born in the dark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a evil thing, harm.
Evil. This is evil thing. All right. And it's tied in. And then, like I read it, what it said. You can't have a chip without a data center. And then the data center is tied to the surveillance. They're surveillance centers. They're going to track everything. They shall think as if they're their God. They want to be as if they're God. All right. So go ahead, because you had to read your article.
It wasn't really an article.
It
was just I looked up. It says they're going to use data centers in the sea, also. You know, and of course we brought out already.
Well, the scripture said they're going to go try to hide in the sea. So they're going to have people there. They're going to have to track that too. So they're going to have one in the sea,
and
in the mountains, and in your house. They want them everywhere, in your land. They want them all over because they want to make sure they see God. The scripture says the Most High is bright. Was it brighter than 10,000? The eyes of the Lord, right?
Eyes of the Lord 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
Right. So the Lord said they want to be like God. So they want to have their eyes, you know what I'm saying, 10,000 times brighter than the sun. They want to be like God. They want to know where you at, who you talk to, where you going. They want to be God. If you want to get something, you got to go through me. Esau said it many times, many of his videos. You got it.
I know when you were driving too, you probably saw a lot of those solar farms also that take over. And I also asked AI, it says that those are connected to it also.
Well, they said it on the thing. They said that those things they're going to be also powered by solar power too, and they're going to be connected to your water. You're going to have solar panels on it, and they're going to could be connected to your water line to cool it, and it's still and it's still going to draw a lot of electricity out of you. It's a scam, man. It's Esau's trickery.
Can I bring out this is 2 Thessalonians, and if I may, I grab it in the AMP.
All the way out.
It says, then the lawless one, the anti-Hamashiach, will be revealed, and the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai will slay him with the breath of his mouth and bring him to an end by the appearance of his coming. The coming of the anti-Hamashiach, the lawless one, is through the activity of Satan, says attended with great power, all kinds of counterfeit miracles and deceptive signs and false wonders, all of them lies.
Yeah, so they said what, counterfeit miracles? These are just, which is AI. It's just that left-handed, magic that Esau has been, gifted. Okay? It's like all his stuff, right? Like in his medical field. Yeah, how would they treat you, but they don't cure you. You know what I'm saying?
They teach the symptoms.
Yeah,
They don't kill you.
But it doesn't, do the actual cure.
There's something else in the body. Right now, so you might have kidney problems.
That's all he does is just hide the symptoms, really,
He wants to keep you sick and make you. That's how he makes his money.
They had some shit called Risperdal. I don't know what to take Risperdal for, but they had the commercial say you might be entitled to compensation if you grew titty. If you or your son grew titty, you can take a Risperdal. You can
These dumbass people, they'll still take the shit. They'll still take it.
I'm still in pain and I will take the chance.
That's how I say it's good for you, man.
This may cause death.
These people, hey, man, help these people, man, because these people are real morons. It's like you're gonna find out the hard way that this man is
Yeah.
Suicidal thoughts. Yeah, that drug, yeah, suffering from depression. Yeah, schizophrenic. That's what it says for. Bipolar, irritable autism.
Damn, so you autism, now you autism.
Go ahead, all right. This is Matthew 24 and 24. For there shall arise false prophets and false prophets and show great signs and wonders.
Where's IUIC talking about this? Where is ISUPK talking about the data centers? Oh, they don't believe in the RFID. They say you gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's gonna kill you, false ass motherfucking prophets too, man. The Lord's coming for you, man. Because this is the main topic, man. We're supposed to tell you about the signs of the times, man. That's what a prophet is for, to say before the shit happened, man. The Lord gave us the eyes have to see, to hear, all right? Their teachers should not be removed in the corner anymore, but then eyes shall see their teachers, and you'll hear a voice behind you saying, go this way to the left and to the right. The Lord is showing us that, but why are you not warning the people? He said, warn them for me.
Certain guys come out. You don't hate the white man. God hates the white man. That scripture says, do I not hate them that hate me?
They don't read the scripture, man.
Well, they're worried about the next podcast.
That's right. No, they're worried about the next paycheck.
Yeah.
Because they're getting paid to fuck off.
Yep.
And that's how they get paid, through their pockets. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you for your $25 super chat.
I just be wondering now, who be calling who? Because them niggas calling niggas, niggas calling niggas. Because how you end up in the room with these niggas on the podcast? They say if sinners in type B don't consent. How the fuck are you sitting here with 607 on?
Filthy lucre sake, brother.
That's right. What scripture say? World love is on.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, so that was it?
No, it was more.
Go ahead, brother.
Continue on, and so much that if it was possible, they sell the seed the very elect.
See, but he's not going to. He said if it were possible, Most High got a hedge about it. All right, the hope for righteous elect. All right.
And that's why we the threat, man, because Esau know we see right through his bullshit.
That's right. Yeah. That's why he wants it, but that's why they're going to control the internet. Because if we don't take, which how routers are, we're not going to take the MOTB, the chip. We're not going to be able to pay for the internet. We ain't going to be able to pay for the phones. Right. So guess what? That's going to silence us. That's going to be the famine of the world. All right. So hey, Holloway can't wait, man. For the foolishness of peace, we tired now. You know, and I think about the apostles. They've been doing it for 40 years, 30 plus years, man. And I've been doing it for 20 years, man. This is some tiring ass shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, because they're retired. Have tired, ball. All right. Hit your article. We hit a couple more pieces.
So I asked the AI overview. Can these recent data centers help us technologically focused people to further technology and eventually get the easy access implantable technology in our bodies so we can biohack and do better? And it says, yes, the massive influx of modern AI data centers is directly accelerating the path towards advanced consumer accessible implantable technology.
So everywhere you look at it, man. Everywhere you look, man. All right. So when you go to Walmart, they got the big ass TV watching you and do everything. They got the fucking digital tags now, and they can see your mood. They can see everything. Oh, this nigga smile. You know what I'm saying? They say you got. It's a whole bunch of people in the store. Raise all the prices up 10%. You know what I'm saying? It's hardly no people in here. God damn it. All right, just put some sales on. Goddamn, what the fuck? Hey, somebody to get rid of this. What's the overstock? Yeah, put that one down. They're using all this real time for every aspect of your life. All right.
With your smartphones, have a conversation about some ad comes up.
They just said it earlier. That your phones are very instrumental to the whole data plan too. All right. This conversation on my phone is being recorded. Every time I mention anything, I'm gonna give a fuck. I have a private conversation with somebody. I ain't even on the phone. I'm talking to this brother right here. Like, man, you know what? I wish I could find that G.O. Joe with the fuck Kung Fu grip. Next thing I see, I'm in my email. Hey, G.O. Joe with the fuck Kung Fu grip. I was on go on Instagram, like, hey, Instagram, you know, you scrolling, you got ad, they're like, hey, G.I. Joe. You see the ad and shit, like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's like, how you know I was thinking? And there's even more videos of people doing that. This, when we say we're here, we're here. We are here at the end. Matter of fact, somebody we're gonna close on Ezekiel 7. Go ahead, brother. We go you, and then you. We'll wrap it up.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 14, Verse 12. Art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
And Lucifer is your bright one, right? Your illuminated one. Luce goes to light. Fur means to bear, light bearer. All right? Right? But that's not real light. That's that dark light. All right? That's that night light. There ain't no real bright light.
Listen to this world.
Yeah.
Yeah. How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? But thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High, which is the Israelites. I will sit also upon the mountain of the congregation in the sides of the north, moving in America, the land of war. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
That's right. He wants to be God.
Yep.
I'm keeping reading because guess what? This is what the Lord can do.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
The Lord's going to disappoint you in all your enterprises, man. Go ahead.
That they see that thee shall that they that see thee shall never look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdom, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of the prisoners?
Right? We're still here. Yeah. All right. And he's making them data centers and surveillance centers are making the world as a wilderness, man. Yep. And it's all funded and started by Jumerica. Yep. All right. It's all funded by Bibi himself, that not a Jew. All right. And Donald Trump. Okay. And the merging of them is the fulfillment of prophecy and also the pushing of this. They can't get away from it. Yep. All right. This is it. We're here, man. And very soon, there's going to be an event. We've been talking about it. It's going to be a Black Swan event. Something that's going to kick off the forcing of, hey, we need to make sure we know who you are. What they're talking about. You got to log in to the internet now. You're going to have a login. You're make sure it's going to be set up. They know what you're searching, what you're looking up. They know everything you do. All right. There's now places, certain states are adapting things. You can't even go on certain websites unless you prove your identity. Yeah. Oh, well, how can we prove it? Oh, there has to be a check. We have to know additional trail, additional technology.
I heard them say, I heard somebody say somewhere, they say you can't play the new Grand Theft Auto one.
Yes. That's true. That was like, I'm not playing it. I'll play it on your system, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got the new one? I'm coming over. All right. So go ahead.
This is Daniel.
No more Newport precepts unless it's emergency. Go ahead, brother.
I gotta go.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Daniel 8:24, and his power shall be mighty, and not by his own power. Ultimately, the Lord has set up Esau. Okay, and it says, and he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper in practice, and shall destroy the mighty of the holy people. And through his policy, meaning his laws, also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. And you see, Esau is going to push that this technology is a necessity in your life. It's going to make things convenient. Okay, it's going to help you out in your day-to-day life. It can cure you, whatever your ailments are. You see,
what they call it, can't walk. Lane. You'll be able to walk.
Yep. You see, and it says,
you think nobody will take that? Opportunity to walk.
Yep.
And they said they couldn't pay for it. All I got to do is take the check.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I know you don't do the same thing they did with the vid. That's a free fries. Go take it. Go die for free fries.
Yeah. We've been saying you sell a dick. All you got to do is give a goddamn $5 burger.
It says, he shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand.
That's right. So go ahead and hit that Ezekiel 7. Because we're here, brother.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, and verse 5. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemel power, and evil, and only evil is come, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come.
And we know a true evil is here now. Esau, Edom, and his technology and his policies. Okay?
an end is come. The end is come. It watcheth 40. Behold, it is come. The morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land. The time is come. The day of trouble is near.
Day of trouble is knocking on heaven's door, man. It's right here, man. And we hear it, and it's mightily oppressive, right? And if you try to resist Esau, he's just going to destroy you or block you out, all right? Or lock you up, and then guillotine you, cut off your head. All right? Off with your head. All right, go ahead.
The morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land. The time is come, the day of trouble is near, and not the sounding again of the mountain. Now will I surely pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish mine anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense thee for all thine abominations.
There you go. The Lord's going to pay you back for all the shit that you've done. And he's going to disappoint you in your enterprise. And according to your systems, shall the restitution be.
That's right.
All right. So that's good enough, brother. And so hopefully this has been edifying to the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai by Shem Rakakadash. All praises, all honor, all glory to
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles out of New York, Great Millstone, GMS. Honors to all I can on the planet. Lifting up the name of Yahweh Yahushai in truth and in sincerity. Shalom to the righteous elect ladies. You know, God knows all 7 of y'all. And the Lord, 7 is completion. Lord bless. Also pray for the children, the hope for righteous elect as well. May the Most High bless us, keep us, protect us, save us. Make sure our children don't see hell. Make sure I see. Lord said, "My servant shall eat." All right. Lord said He's going to comfort us. Lord said He's going to cover us. Hey, a lot of us, majority of us, going to make it through this. And there's going to be some token of us that's going to get caught up in it. But the Most High is coming, and He's going to save us very soon. With that, we're going to say Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba Ball. Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Turn those machines off. Go to the sellers and buy. Sell, Wilson. Sell.
Sir.